International Organization for Migration arrived to the Salloum border, which is by the Egyptian-Libyan border on February the 24th for an assessment mission. This was due to the crisis in Libya. On the 27th of February, the first movement out of Salloum took place. IOM's role has been to assist third country nationals to return home.
The war, shooting gun, obtaining people. People are dying, no food, just like we can't go anywhere, we can't walk, we can't come outside. If you come outside, the bad people will harass you. They can do anything to make sure they obtain your money, take whatever you have from you, your telephone, anything that you have, they will collect it.
والله من قبل أنا كنت في بنغازي وشغال في الشركة التركية وبعت لي 3 شهور والمشاكل هذه الهصلة. بعد المشاكل هصلا طلعنا المهم هاجموا علينا سواء قوات القذافي سواء قوات الثورة أنا ما ندريش عليه.
مصرة الجاوية ساكنين مصرتها 4 سنين. واحد عنده فلوس فيه واحد ما عنده فلوس في عنده البراء بس. براء كله طه. إلا الفلوس بسانتا حسانتا فطاو ما فيش.
There's a problem in Mustrata and I stay in Mustrata for 2 years. Me and my husband. My husband is working, have workshop to work. But there's a problem there now, they're killing people.
And to date, some 35,000 people have actually crossed this border and been assisted by IOM to the various countries.
وصلنا مصر الحمد لله 100 تعبونا بالليبيا واجد.
The process is pretty straightforward. They arrive, or they did spontaneously, previously, in large numbers.
من مسيرتها جينا 866 نفر جابونا بنغازي من بنغازي ثاني جابونا هنا سلوم.
The biggest number was Chad, so we assisted about 15,000 Chadians, followed by the Bangladeshis, they were about 8,000, and then Niger at the moment, or recently, has been the next biggest group. And we are left still with some Chadians and some Nigerian families who are unable to travel due to the women were about to have babies.
كان مجموعة كان نيجيريين وغانيين والدنيا كلها لكن مصريين وسنون كله كان قاعدين لكن فرقنا معه.
And IOM was here with the team, mainly IOM staff who were deployed from different missions, and many volunteers from Egypt who were happy to assist in this work. I think we have at the moment 40 odd people. We were up to about 50.
To me, this kind of work is, I find a lot of satisfaction from this kind of work because I'm able to help TCNs and POCs through the difficult time that they are going through and assist them as much as we can to their country. So it's a very rewarding experience.
This is the least thing that we can do to help all these people that have been through a lot. Actually, we've seen them once they arrived to Salloum. They were all terrible, looked terrible, and they've been through a lot in Libya as well, in what's happening over there. So this is our job, this is our duty, this is even our social responsibility, and the least that we can do.
We lose everything, nothing, no clothes, just only this one that I wear, so I don't have anything. All my money lost, all the clothes lost, my husband is still in that place. I need help to go and bring my husband.
The third country nationals arrive to the border. Once they are let through by immigration and the authorities, IOM then would identify their different nationalities, the numbers. We would also find out who had passports that are valid, and those that had no passport, which is basically 90% to 99% of the caseload.
I'm working consular service to try to help the people because most people is coming without the passport from Libya, and then you have a contact with the embassy in Cairo, try to help the people, try to make them document, they call it the CBC, try to bring the embassy to here to migrations, and then try to finish the CBC from the embassy, and then you get the CBC to the migrations, from the migrations, other friends you take for, you make the list for these people, try to back these people to home.
When the consulate is on the ground, there is a team that is responsible to assist the consulate staff in preparing the laissez-passer or the travel documents. And we actually do the photographs, we take the passport pictures, we put it together with the embassy, and then we bring it to the office where we have a team of people who are actually preparing the manifest and the name list of the different nationalities, their numbers, so we can assess, do we need charters or do we need commercial flights? If we're doing commercial flights, we do the booking via our office in Cairo, and the passengers will be assisted by the team to actually put them on the buses, and they travel by land to Cairo. If the groups are large, and basically this is anything from 160, 80 above, then we do this through our IOM office in Geneva, where we request charter flights to come to the different airports that are nearby. We have worked mainly with two, Marsa Matruh Airport and the Alamein Airport.
As you can see, these people behind me, they came a few days ago. They submitted their passports to the passport controls. They have been stamped and they're ready for travel. We bring them here, we get the buses, and then we collect them, we bring their luggages, and then we prepare our manifest. We start calling the names and put them on the bus, and then escort them all the way to the airport.
We know that people come to Salloum after a long journey, suffering from cold and hunger. So we start by distributing food, water, baskets, and blankets to them. If they have kids, we start to distribute pampers and baby milk. Also, we distribute food and water on the buses because they want to last for some time in the airport.
Part of also our work is that we do health assessments. We have a team on the ground that's the medical team. They are working with the Ministry of Health and WHO in the clinic for daily patients, but also they need to assess every migrant before he travels to ensure that they are fit to travel. And once the buses and people are called to the buses, the team is on the ground to do that. Therefore, women who are due or are too advanced, we are unable to put them on the buses, so we keep them back until they have the baby. And I think we've had 1 or 2 babies, and we're expecting another 2.
The medical team checks on the TCNs and POCs as they are leaving on the buses. They are providing them with pre-departure screening. And at the health clinic, which is run by doctors and nurses and a psychosocial officer, there are many services that are offered, like screening on the buses. There are referrals to hospitals. There's first aid, and there are escorts if needed to their countries. The psychosocial support is offered to those to help them cope with their problems that they faced in Libya, and if further medical attention is needed, then there is psychiatric support follow-up at hospitals.
I'm crying every day because I lose everything.
ولا شيء في حلقة أنا بس في أخواني دل كل أخواني دل ما عندهم شيء إلا حلقة أنا ده بس كلنا مرك.
You stay inside your house because there is a lot of bullets flying all over. If you come outside, bullets will touch you.
We also have staff that will go as escort, and the escort is someone that will accompany the migrant all the way from the border to the airport, will stay with the migrant at the airport. If there is anything that the migrant might need in terms of food, sometimes there are delays on aircrafts or charters arriving, sometimes there might be people that might feel unwell. Whatever might happen, the escort's responsibility is to ensure that the migrant is comfortable and his needs are there.
Right now at the airport, what we are doing exactly that, we are calling their names. They are in groups. We're calling their names, and we give each and every single person his travel document, which matches his photo and name. And then he takes the travel document, he takes his luggage as well, and he starts to check in at the airport.
Our work has been, I would say, a success due to the fact that we have so many good people on the ground, the IOM staff, but also the authority, be it the army, passport control, immigration, and the port authority itself. They have been very cooperative with us. They have assisted us in many instances. We've had moments where things were very tough and they were there to sort of give us the support needed. They facilitated many things for us, and I must say that this has been a success for IOM because also of the Egyptian authority.
Well, I'm very happy for being here because here is more safe than Libya, you know. Everything is okay, we can walk, we can eat, we see everything, eating, you know. I thought they are doing their best, UN, they are doing their best here because it's not easy. But that place, we can't walk, we can't do anything. Yes, like I have freedom. I'm very happy for being here today.
والوضع إن شاء الله سلوم كويسة وما شاء الله الأمور طيبة. يعني قضونا تميت 4 أيام، يوم الخامس أنا جيت الرحلة والحمد لله تو في نفسه. نتمنى إن شاء الله أخياني القاعدين في بنغازي يطلعوا على السريع، ما فيش حد يقول لنا غادي.
At the moment, the numbers have reduced drastically from, as I said, we moved 35,000 people. There were times we had 5,000, 4,000, 3,000. Today, I can say we've got 200 third country nationals on the ground. We remain on the ground to see how things will go. If there's an influx, we are ready to continue assistance. And if things quieten down, then we will probably downsize a little bit, but we will always have staff ready to assist any third country national that will come through.